Welcome back to another great week of Crack Kills football. As we near the halfway point, let's take a look at the 5 things to watch for as we head into week number 7. Quick hit number 1. Cheerio, it's time to go to London Town. We're in London Town across the pond in the heat of battle, as you can see behind me. Only 2 London games kick off early this year, starting today with the Chargers and Titans. Teams sometimes struggle in London, but the Chargers are off to a fast start with Philip Rivers leading the way. Superfly has already been victimized by the early start, starting an injured Melvin Gordon, who obviously will pick up a 0. And next week, we'll have another good matchup with the Eagles and Jags in London kicking off early. Obviously, we'll be watching that one for Carson Wentz making his first trip across the pond to take on the Jags in what some are saying could be a big breakout game for Wentz. And what others are saying might not. We'll see. Quick hit number 2. FEELIN THIELEN. Last year's player to watch, Adam Thielen, did not disappoint, and he has continued to produce. Thielen has every game gone over 100 yards, and he already has 700 yards receiving. He's also on pace to break the all-time single-season catch record set by Marvin, the master criminal Harrison. Now, Thielen isn't like Harrison and owns a very specific Belgian handgun used to shoot people near the car wash he also owns, but he does have 5 straight 20-plus point performances. The Kings took Thielen in the 3rd round, and he could be the steal of the draft. We'll see if he continues to produce as the season goes on and leads the Kings back to the promised land, or if at some point, the Thielen could fade. Quick hit number 3. It's that time of year again. The Business Bowl is back. The 2018 edition is here, and this could be one of the best business bowls ever. Both teams sit at 4-2 and are streaking. AB has won 3 in a row. UB has 2 straight wins. Neither team has yet to kick off either Thursday night or early, so this is a true Sunday showcase that will spill over a little bit into Monday night. All business will look for a big bounce-back game from Travis Kelce, while unfinished business will lead on their man, Stephon Diggs, who has had a good start to the year. Unfinished business leads the series 10-5, but all business won 93-88 in last year's matchup. Here's hoping for a little more scoring this year as the 2 teams face off. Whoever wins could pull into a second place by themselves, or, if things break their way, potential league lead. We'll be watching the Business Bowl today. Quick hit number 4. Nothing that the denim want to hear about. Fading jeans. After 3 weeks, the Mean Jeans were the toast of the league, 3-0, and owners of the league's high score. The ensuing 3 weeks have not gone as well for the denim, as they have dropped 3 straight and fallen to 4th in scoring. The Jeans haven't topped 100 points in 2 weeks, but have a huge matchup this week with the Girlies, who are in similar poor form, fading with 3 straight losses. Something has to give. The Jeans lead the all-time series 4-2, and a win today would go a long way to putting them back the right way. The Girlies, though, feel the same and are looking to grab a win and stop themselves and get off the schneid. Quick hit number 5. The Frantic Fiends. We saw the Fiends end their long national nightmare with their first win last week. And of course, when you've got one win, you always got to look to start a win streak. The win for the Fiends was the first since 2008, and now they'll look to make it 2 in a row against the Fugitives, who have been maybe the league's hardest luck team. The Cons did grab a win last week and scored 154 points, which would have been good for the league's high score if someone else didn't score 160 in the same week. So even when the Cons put up huge points, they don't see the full benefits. We'll see who wins this one. It is definitely a toss-up, and if the Fiends can get another win, they could be back in the discussion for the playoffs. Of course, 7 wins has long been a barometer for in or out, and 8 is almost a guarantee. With already 5 wins, the Fiends are in a little bit of trouble, but if they can get things going again, we could see a big comeback from this team, who does have a pretty good roster, and at any moment could see the return of Le'Veon Bell. But if they were them, I wouldn't hold their breath. Finally, the player to watch this week, and we're going back to the denim, and it's Alvin Kamara. Kamara was the belle of the ball for the first 4 weeks of the season, but then week 5 saw a downturn as he turned into a pumpkin. Last week saw a bye week as the Jeans looked to get Kamara back on track, They're going to need him to play like he did the first month of the season if they're going to look to regain their form and win another title. If Kamara can't get things going again, though, it could be a lost season for the Genes. And being their keeper, it could sting even more. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for Week 7. As we finish off this first half of the season, good luck to everyone this week, except for Shit Town.